Hello, everyone. So really sorry about the late start. I got home late from my workout. I needed to eat dinner, and I had to handle a bunch of other stuff. But I'm here now. So welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Um yeah, this is a really fun game, and I'm happy to be playing it again with y'all. Um Hold on one second. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, yes. Time for more Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have been playing on my own a bit. Not too far, don't worry. Um, hmm. I just hope I haven't soft locked myself on the quest I'm currently doing. It's really dark right now in game, and I can't see. Well, actually, no. Shouldn't be dark now. We'll see. And I will answer any questions y'all have, because I'm pretty sure some people are going to wonder, hey, Zaruk, where'd you get that armor from? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. But you'll see. Gotta wait for the game to load. There we go. All right, where is the dude? So I'm currently looking for a hermit that was living out here. Turns out the dude's actually the knight of a famous order, and his fellow members were looking for him, and I didn't know why, so of course I attacked them because they got very hostile with me. So now I gotta find the guy. And I literally don't know where he is. Why did I pick that up? Put that down. Huh. Well, he's not up here, that's for sure. Did he, like, leave? I saw him on the bed earlier, so I'm wondering if he got up and left while I was, waiting. Wait a minute. Maybe up here? No. Not in there either. Sorry if it's so dark. That's because the sun's not up. But it is rising, so... He was hurt really bad when I got here, but I couldn't wake him. So, I'm wondering what happened. Yes, I know I'm in a private area, but where is he? Let's see. It's finally time to speak to the hermit. I'd like to know what actually happened here, and above all, where that bloody sword is. Well, I would, but he's gone. Because, yeah, he was not in good shape when I last saw him. So, I guess we'll wait. Let's wait a few hours. Maybe he'll come back. No? Well, where the heck is he? It's not like an injured and crippled man just gets up and walks away. See, this is what I was worried about. I'm worried I might have soft-locked it, because he should be here. Well, if he's not here, and he can't really stop me from doing this, I'm just gonna have a quick meal. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. Yeah, it's his bed, but he's not exactly here to stop me. Is he back? No. Well, where the hell did he go? Okay. So, basically, yeah, there was a fight. I got here late at night, fought off the guys who were trying to kill him out here. I think we can probably still find their corpses. No, it looks like the game despawned his corpses, which again makes no sense, but okay. I love how the game's like, find another clue. Find another clue where? Point is, these knights are, I think they're an actual group. What were they called?
Behold, 32 months. I am become as gods.
Thanks, Lich King. I appreciate it. Yeah, Crusaders of the Red Star. And no, I'm not too fat to run. I'm just carrying too much stuff. And that's not a problem because it actually makes you stronger if you do that. Your strength and vitality do go up if you're carrying, like if you're over encumbered and you're walking everywhere. Maybe back here somewhere? Yes, I know I'm in a private area, but where else could he have gone? Yep, level 15 in vitality because I'm running and jumping around while over encumbered. Nothing. And again, I know he's in here. He was in here at some point because I came here and he was like injured. But now he's gone. Well, I'll take that. And that. Those recipes are really good for crafting. Like, that one is a, what was that one? For a broadsword, right? It's gonna be in books. Oh, that reminds me, I should probably read the thing I got, by the way. Yep. See it in the recipe. Yeah, broadsword. Alright, well, I'm gonna read this book because I don't know where the dude is, and I can get some reading done. This is actually how you improve your scholarship, is by reading books. So we're gonna read this. Yeah, we have all these decrees and everything we found. Yep, okay. Level up my speech too real quick. Let's see. Yoink. There we go. Okay, I don't know where he is. And the game keeps telling me to look for a clue, but like, of what kind exactly? As far as I'm concerned, the dude was dying and then just got up and wandered away. So hang on. Let me actually check this, because this game does need guides sometime. Let's see. Ah, okay, got it. Remember how I was wondering why we had to, why I could pick up the sacks and everything? Now I know why. Check this out. Turns out they want you to do that because if you move them, there's a book back here. Just, there isn't enough room. I don't care. Just put it down somewhere. Let's put it down right here if I have to. There we go. Now let's see. Got it. Diary of Knight Conrad. Let's go outside and read this. Let me see.
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It
November...
looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary.
November...
Let's have a look at it then.
November 1402. On my way from the city of Cheb to Prague, I was caught by a message from the provost of Königsberg about the terrible murder of two brothers of the Order. The murder happened 2 days ago in the nearby Mariacum commandery. The two unfortunates were found flogged in the sacristy of the church. In the sacristy? You mean in the most sacred spot in the church? Yeah, sheep, that is pretty scary. The elder priest Valdemar died in horror, tied to the rump of a black goat with Brother Mark's limbs stuck deep in his mouth. Mark's fingers had been broken and his head smashed to a pulp. The superstitious villagers considered this to be the work of the devil, but this is simple premeditated murder of our brothers. Decembris, a month later. Younger brother Mark was an able monastic apothecary in our Prague commandery, but in the spring he's said to have become involved with the Inquisition. Other brothers later helped him escape from the city to the countryside. Libono, why did the Inquisition go after Mark? What did the priest Valdemar have to do with it? I must question their relatives. February 1403. Omnia mintuit, but now I know for certain that Mark was hiding from the Inquisition in Maria Combe. I searched for relatives and found, coincidentally, Valdemar's nephew Kolda was released from the bishop's prison a month later. Someone had put in a good word for him. Why was Mark hiding? Is Cold's release somehow connected to his murder? I must go to Litomercy? Brother Mark was in Litomercy last April on his last visit to the Archbishop's court. A month later, Archbishop Ofbram died of unknown causes. His heart reportedly stopped. Is this related? Did the Inquisition pressure Mark to do their dirty work for them? In Calda Venenum? April 1403. Brother Mark was involved in a heinous murder. Last spring, the Inquisition forced him to poison the Archbishop of Prague, Ofbram. Afterwards, they wanted to get rid of Mark, but he disappeared in time. Little did he know that the old priest Valdemar would turn him in for the life of his nephew Kolda. The Inquisition eventually got rid of both brothers and made it look like a devilish rampage. Who all is involved? The intrigue runs high. I have to tell my Grand Master about this. Vincilis 1403. My God, how could you let this happen? Why did Satan come amongst us? Why can't brother trust brother? The Inquisition has Grandmaster Zenyek in its grasp. When he found out what I knew, he wanted to kill me. God forgive me, I killed my brothers. The only one who can stop Zenyek is my old friend Ambrose. He's been living in seclusion for a long time, but he still has the rank of Seneschal. Only he can convict Zenyek and save our order. Ambrose is dead. Modis ultima finirem. I arrived at night at the Troskowitz Rocks and found my friend sick to death. He no longer perceived me, but awoke in the morning and suddenly spoke clearly. I gave him absolution, and a little while later, he let his soul out. God, you have already taken everything I had. At least grant me to fulfill his last wish. Give me the strength to find a way to save sinful souls. Ex nihilo nihil fit. Please, Lord, show me the way. I buried my friend Ambrose on the edge of the meadow above his hut. I piled stones by 2 gnarled birches and then marked the grave with a broken sword. Let whoever passes by take it. It doesn't matter anymore. Got it. So, somewhere up there. So yeah, it's as bad as... I didn't think it was that bad, but no, it is that bad. Turns out, yeah, in this quest, Ambrose was the old man living here, and Conrad, the dude that I was talking about, Conrad came here to help Ambrose, and at the time, the Inquisition were hunting Conrad. People all over Troskowitz and Samine and other areas were talking about seeing the devil riding about. When no, it's not the devil; it was the Inquisition. They ride charcoal black horses and wear, those black uniforms with red crosses. Pity. But what are you going to do? So I guess Conrad escaped to where, I don't know. Maybe he's up here, but shame. Anyway, we'll go up here and take a look. It said 2 gnarled stones, right? And a broken sword shoved in the top. Don't want to go too far out of here. Ooh, a row hunting spot. If I wanted to be a poacher. So, fun historical fact.
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here.
Yes, Henry, we're looking. Fun fact. There it is. Fun fact. During this time in the medieval period, wild animals living on the king's land technically belonged to the king. So that means if you hunted a deer, even if it was like in your backyard, If you lived in a king's territory or a lord's territory and you killed that deer, guess what? You're guilty of poaching. There it is. Ambrose's broken sword.
Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
And fun fact, the sword is actually described as being made with Damascus steel. Yeah, here it is. Damascus steel, also known as Damascene, or Damask steel, is high-quality metal alloy produced since the early Middle Ages in Syria, Indonesia, and Central Asia. It was imported into Europe from the Syrian city of Damascus and was used by the Franks, the Vikings, and Spaniards. However, this steel was not accessible to everyone, as its price was very high. Damascus steel is renowned for its distinctive composition and processing, which creates alternating layers of metal. Each item thus acquired characteristic patterns known as marbling, which are entirely unique. This unique composition gave the steel exceptional properties, particularly very high hardness and durability compared to ordinary steel. For this reason, the complex and costly production of this steel was strictly guarded as a secret. Some, of course, attempted to replicate it, creating so-called welded or false Damascus from lower quality materials, which resembled the real thing in appearance, but were nowhere near its equal in terms of properties. To this day, modern day, 21st century, we still don't know the process for making Damascus steel. We know how to make the wavy lines and everything, the marbling, but we do not know how Damascus steel was made. What's worse, or not worse, more interesting, Damascus steel has carbon goddamn nanotubes in it. Yeah, carbon nanotubes. The same thing that, makes steel way more powerful than it actually is. And that if we could figure it out how to make those or harness that, we could make metal that's way stronger than normal metal. Yeah, we still haven't figured it out. So we need to go and take this back. Am I really gonna defile this grave for the loot that's in it? No, I'm not. I thought about it, but no, I'm not gonna do that. All right, we need to go back to the blacksmith. Hang on. Oh, he's still there. Well, might as well go talk to him. The hermit, who's still here, apparently. I thought he'd be gone by now. And yes, I'm still over. Even if you're only like 1 or 2 pounds over encumbered, you can't run. But that's okay. It boosts my stats, so I'll stay like this for a bit. Like Grinnick said, too fat to run. Am I going the right way? Yes. Where's his house? Oh, another thing. I'm pretty sure y'all know this already, but fall damage is real in this game. You fall, you'll break your legs. And that's the best case scenario. You could also die, which is the worst case scenario, but again, you will hurt yourself. So, don't do it. Even with the perk that decreases fall damage by like 30 or 40%, not worth it. Because you have to use bandages and a bunch of other stuff to patch yourself up. So, and it doesn't matter if you're wearing armor, you're still going to get hurt. Speaking of armor, I also made myself a sword. And found this really kick-ass suit of armor that I've been wearing. Yes. Totally found it. Totally didn't. Okay, I'm lying. A lot of it was stolen. But again, I need it, so. Oh god, not this shit again. Finding this place is annoying, because you have to walk through just the right spot. There it is, up there. Yay, I'm level 14 now. We'll do that in a second. So let's see. Memorable, burger. Let's see. Local hero, criminal element, good-natured. Nightcrawler, blood of Siegfried. Pacifist. Let's see. As long as you don't kill anyone, your non-combat skills will be increased by 2 and your speech by 3. If you kill someone, you lose the bonus, but can regain it if you don't kill anyone for 12 in-game hours. At the end of the fight, it was nah, I'd rather have. Well, hold on. Yeah, I'd rather have the pacifist skill because I don't like killing unless I have to. Now, if I have to defend myself, I will. But again, I'm not going around just hacking people to death. All right, we're gonna take this path. We'll go talk to the hermit, and then we'll get out of here. Hopefully, he's back in his house now. A lot of my armor's dirty. There he is. Sir? Okay, well, the game says it can't talk to him. Yeah, there's no talk command. Okay, well, I guess we're done here.
Good soup.
Yeah, good soup. Yeah, well, if I can't talk to him, then we'll just make our way back to the blacksmith, who is all the way back over here in Tachov. Sorry, in Tachov. How's my thing looking? Okay, we may get our strength up in time. Maybe. We'll see. If not, I'll have to drop some stuff. Oh, nice. Sword. Cleaver. See, if you fight with a short sword, not a hunting sword or a saber. No, screw that. See, precise strike. Cutting edge. If you cause bleeding with a saber attack, I don't want. Yeah, I'm not going to use a saber though. I like using my long sword. Let's go with tendon slicer. So it turns out, funny thing. I mean, it's not really that funny. It's more interesting than anything. You would think, a lot of people think when they get this game, they're like, oh, I can just steal everything and I'll be perfectly fine. I won't want for anything. Yeah, except your money goes fast in this game. Everything's super expensive. So even if you've got money, it doesn't really matter. Well, let's see. I might have to drop some stuff. Because, yeah, we're about 15 pounds over. I need to drop some stuff so we can keep moving. Let's see. That's on my horse. My horse is fine. Let's see. I can drop this because I'm not using it. Anything else? Because a lot of this stuff I want to sell once it's all cleaned up. All right, making progress. Anything else? And I want to keep fun fact, you actually get a there's a cool little secret perk if you can get by carrying a lot of dried herbs on you. It actually makes you smell good, so you actually get plus to your charisma. So wait, something's wrong with me. Hang on. Oh, damaged armor. Some parts of your armor are in bad shape. Yeah, I better fix that. Well, thankfully I've got a kit for that. Let's see, where are my repair kits? There we go. Okay, that's for my sword. I need an armorer's kit, which I do not have. So, good thing we're going to the blacksmith. This is Pebbles, by the way. This is Henry's horse. Though everyone insults her constantly, saying she's ugly and that she's not a very pretty-looking mare. But she was Henry's horse for the first game, and she's still here. Alright, let's get out of here. Giddy up. See if we come across anyone on the roads. Like that guy. Catch me if you can, asshole. Bandits. Bandits everywhere. But they can't catch me if I'm on a horse.
Go! God! Go!
All right, when we get to the clearing, we're going to want to turn right. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Horses do have their own stamina bar. Oop, wrong way. We want to go this way because we want to get out of here. We gotta get out of this place. Giddy up. Now, there are 4 states of movement for your horse. There is, of course, halt,
Everything all right?
where the horse doesn't move. Also, I just noticed something I gotta fix. Hang on. There we go. So there's that. There's trot, which is what this is. This is canter. And then full-on gallop. Also, I just realized something. Hold on. Whoa, whoa. Hang on. I need to make sure of something. So, the people in this game are not stupid. The AI. If they notice you're wearing something that's recently been stolen, they're gonna come after you. Thankfully, nothing I have is stolen. So, well, okay. It is, but it's no longer important, basically. And hey, Jarrett, no, I have not committed any crimes recently that I know of. All right, we need to ride up here. So, and you want to ride instead of fast traveling because riding, after you've ridden a certain amount of time with Pebbles, her carrying capacity will literally double, and she becomes the best horse in the game. So we're gonna ride most of the way.
Go! Quick! Quick!
Ride, Pebbles. Show us the meaning of haste.
Quick! Quick! Go!
Another tip, if you want to get this game, this is actually a really cool thing. If you want to boost your archery skill, you don't have to just shoot people. You can shoot targets and everything, but how much experience you get from using the targets is determined by how far away you are when you hit the target. So case in point, this is an archery range. We're going to stop here for a bit because I'm going to show you guys how this works. I think the dude down there is also an instructor or he does challenges. So we're going to go down there and talk to him. That's Trotsky Castle, by the way. Didn't mean to do that. And yes, your horse can buck you off if she runs into something, so... Alright. Off we get.
What are you here for, friend?
This place used to be a quarry.
No, it was the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Of course it was a bloody quarry.
Don't get smart with me.
This is where the stone for the entire castle was mined. Once the castle was completed, the mining stopped. But that was a long time ago. There's nothing left of those days. Just that old loony who keeps getting in our way.
When did they start building Trotsky?
Oh, I was but a babe when they started building the castle. The land still belonged to Sir Vincent of Württemberg.
What loony were you talking about?
Well, I heard he was a stonemason at the quarry. The rumour around the village is he and his friends saved their pay for God knows what, but something went wrong. The one who knew where the coin was hidden fell off the top of the quarry and was dead on the spot. Since then, the other fella's been sleeping in a nearby dilapidated shack and coming here every day to look for the silver. He's gone completely insane. Batty old fool. You can't even reason with him.
Can you explain to me the archery contest rules?
It's simple. Listen. You get your arrows or bolts, stand on your mark, and shoot at your target, aiming to get the most points. You get 1 point for the outer ring, 2 for the next, and 5 for the bullseye. Plus, if you finish shooting first, you get an extra 3 points on top. We've got 3 competition levels, from beginner up to master. The more experienced the archers, the more arrows or bolts they get, and the more they wager. Simple, eh?
So, we're going to give the shooting contest a try.
I'd like to compete.
Your first time, eh? What's it to be? Longbow or cross?
Bow, I reckon.
All right, I'll get everything come back when you're ready.
All right. So here's the thing. The reason when you keep talking to people is because by doing that, you boost your speech skill. And as for me being an archer, well, I do wonder how he's going to react to this. Probably not very well, considering I just showed up with a bow and I'm practically naked. All right, I'm ready to shoot.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to compete at archery.
What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
Bow, I reckon.
All right. So what do you feel? Of course, it's tougher.
Nah, I'd rather not get ahead of myself. I'll try my luck against beginners.
Fine. Of course, it ain't for...
Hang on. I'll see. Yeah, here it is.
Wait a while until I get the other archers. Take up your positions. Let them fly.
Oh, it's that one.
2 more points in the bag.
So this is how you get experience, is by hitting targets or hitting people. So...
I'm doing pretty well today.
So am I.
Damn it. I'm only picking up a point.
There we go.
Time here. Move that target to the left. I might just... Sakra, you're a better shot than me. Here's your prize.
Thank you. I'd like...
Again? I'm not surprised with... What's it to be?
Bow.
All right.
We'll try experienced archers.
Let's take the good old middle.
Fine. Of course.
Hang on. Yeah, here it is.
Wait a while and...
All right, let's try again.
Now! Another decent shot.
If you're not good at archery, you just gotta fire and hope for the best.
Shot!
Which I'm not good at this. My as you can see, Henry's hands are shaking too much.
Right, not terrible. That wasn't too bad.
Come on. Phew. There we go. Not doing too bad.
That wasn't too bad.
There we go. There we go.
A measly 2 points. Again.
Another notch on the quiver.
Yeah, he beat me.
Doesn't it bother you walking around here like some kind of animal?
Not really.
Oh, does, but I had no choice. Sorry.
I love how he got pissed at me for walking around nothing but shorts. Oh well. So yeah, that's a good way to get marksmanship experience. They're just stand like the further you are away from the target, just even if you just hit the damn thing, you don't have to hit a bullseye, just hitting the damn thing gives you experience. So if you literally like find out a way to cheese it where you can like stand back, I don't know, like back here on this path and lob arrows at the target, yeah, you'll get experience that way. Anyway, we need to get going toward the blacksmith, so
Quick.
there we go. Giddy up. And yes, you can draw your sword on horseback, but I've never, like, dueled anyone on horseback. It's kind of confusing to do that. You're better off getting off your horse to fight.
Go. Whoa. Everything all right, eh?
Let's see. Yep. Just got to go this way.
Quick.
And again, riding at a gallop means you get more horsemanship experience. Though, in her defense, I don't plan on using pebbles that often. Whoop. One button.
Whoa.
All right, off we get. Let's see if we can't get the blacksmith to give us some repairs. Granted, you can repair stuff yourself. But, I mean, I don't have the repair kits for it, so.
How can I help you today, friend?
Hi, Amina. Love you.
Hello, my love. Hi, everyone.
use
Hi,
some
Plov 1
repairs.
Zaruk, Mile Zaruk, George Zaruk.
All right, let's see. What do we got to fix? Ah, these old brigadine legs. And then...
Fucking shavings. You fucking piece of shit. Great. Come back anytime, friend.
All right, let's see if he's selling. Yeah, he is. Armor's kits. I'll take one.
Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Now let's see if I can actually repair a lot of my stuff. Probably not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Where's that armor's kit? There it is. Let's see, I need to repair my bassinet. There we go. Now let me sell a lot of my stuff to him.
Show me your wares.
Show me your wares. All right, let's sell a lot of this stuff that I picked up. Let's see, so we can sell this hauberk, which is covered in blood, sadly, but whatever, he'll take it. These laminar gauntlets. I've got more. It's all with the horse. So we're good here.
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
There she is. Let's transfer everything out of the horse's inventory that we're going to sell. So this, 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 this. Damn, this is all heavy, but that's okay. All right, so now we can just sell all this stuff to him. Granted, if it's bloody, he's probably not going to pay a ton for it, but that's all right. I just want to get rid of it. He's got almost 600 gold, for Pete's sake. And again, if it's not going to boost my stats, then I don't really want it. So,
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
so yeah, we basically just gave him a ton of free shit because he didn't have 1,000 gold on him, but who cares? All right, let's give him the sword.
What would you like?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated.
I love that. I love how to go with the hermit. He's dead. Just quick on the draw. He's dead.
Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Hey, thank you, Jaeger, for the donation. For those who don't know, remember, I asked you guys months ago, what you guys wanted to make the stream better, and a lot of people said they wanted a new overlay or a background, and they also wanted some new outro music. Or sorry, not new. They just wanted outro music. Well, that's what the donation is for. We can get $500. That's going to be a good starting point for me. I can find someone to do the background, and we can also find someone to make the music. So yeah, thank you very much, Jaeger. It means a lot, bud. All right, so we will forge this, but first let me get my forge gear out.
What do you want here? Why'd you barge in here?
Why are you talking to me like that?
What's new?
I don't know about it's all been quiet.
Why is he so mad at me? My reputation is great here. Is it my charisma? Yeah, it might be my charisma. My clothes are dirty and I look the mess. Hang on. Better? All right. Let's see. The Hermit's Sword. A good blade of Toledo steel crafted from the broken sword of a dead hermit. So we're basically making a Damascus weapon. All right, let's do it. I do love the smithing in this game. It's really fun. I just think blacksmithing on its own is really cool. Look, let me put it this way. If I could find classes where I could learn how to make swords or make knives, I'd be there in a heartbeat. So we're going to heat up the metal till it's the color of straw, they say. There we go. Perfect. Now let's get to hammering. That's not me whistling, by the way. That's Henry.
Well, I've got half finished.
All right, back to the forge. Don't want it to cool down. Because if you let it cool down, it won't be malleable enough. All right, back to...
It's burning.
Well, no, we got it. We stopped it just in time. We're good. Rotate it. So, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There we go. It's ironic. Forging the swords is actually easier than forging other stuff. Because with the swords, you can move you can, like, move it up and down so you know right where the hammer needs to hit. Beautiful. By the way, you quench in oil, not water, for those who don't know. Perfect. Oh, did he leave?
Good day to you.
Oh, I guess he's done for the day, so I have to wait to give this to him. What time is it? Oh, wow, it's almost... Wow, what time is the sunset here? It's almost 9? What time is the sunset? Oh, sorry, it's 8. It's like 8:30. What time is the sunset here? Good God. These people are crazy. Well, Best thing to do now, then, would be to... I've got some money, so... Best thing to do would be to go to the baths, because we need to get our stuff cleaned up. A lot of our stuff's dirty, so we need to get it cleaned. Let's see. The baths are down here at the Wagoner's Inn. So we'll go down... Oh, right. Overloaded. Hang on. Drop off this axe and Gnarly's club. Don't really need them. Okay. So let's go and get our stuff cleaned up at the baths. And while we're there, we can, you know, also sell some stuff probably. I mainly want to buy some books. Reading books boosts your skills, but also, you know, makes you smarter. All right, so here we are at the Wagoner's Inn. We're going to go to the baths, if they're open. I don't think they're open. Or maybe they are.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
I'd like to use your services.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I'd like you to give me a good scrub and take care of my clothes, please.
All right, but money up front.
I'll gladly pay you.
You certainly won't regret it. My baths are first class.
There we go. And last time we were all here, we talked about how bathing is a kind of interesting thing back in the old times. I'll read it for y'all in a minute. Oops, wrong way. Need to get out of here. I gotta get out of this place.
Just watch where you're going next time.
There we go. Okay, so before we set out marching again, I can read this to y'all. Check this out. One of the reasons I love this game. What's the thing about bathing? There it is. Baths and barmaids. Yeah, wherever hygiene and thus baths were lacking, public baths became popular. See, in baths, people had access to hot water for bathing or steam baths. And in those times, steam was produced by pouring water onto heated iron or stones. Body cleanliness was taken care of by male and female attendants. Overall, body washing was done in bathtubs, coppered wooden vats, and tanks. In Bohemia, there were baths in operation since the Middle Ages, and their numbers rose steadily. There were 47 public baths in Prague in the second half of the 14th century. And by the 15th century, the baths were attended not just by the well-to-do, but also by the poorer classes. There was even a regulation that the bath keepers had to open their doors once a quarter to the poor and to students. They typically belonged to the municipality and were leased to the bath keepers. In addition to municipal and private baths, there were also private baths in the houses of the nobility and wealthy townspeople. In the 13th and 14th century, bathhouses were very much associated with prostitution, and in the 13th century particularly, bathhouse prostitution became widespread, and there were scarcely any that did not provide sexual services. In the richer urban baths, there would also be pharmacists, masseurs, stokers, and cleaners. In the villages, a bathhouse keeper had to do all of these by themselves. Kind of nuts, huh? Turns out cleanliness was kind of a weird thing. Like, your hands, seriously, hand washing was like a standard. You had to wash your hands wherever you went, basically. But other kinds of bathing, no, that was actually a bit rarer. Anyway, we're gonna walk back. We might get jumped. We'll see. Or not. We made it. Now, thankfully, this guy gave us a bed to sleep. It's raining. Ugh. This guy actually gave us a bed to sleep in since we're helping him, so we're gonna go sleep. Close the door. Alright. Sleepy time. We'll sleep for like, I don't know, 7 hours. Then I'll wake up and have breakfast. There we go. All right, I've got some dried food on me. So we'll eat that. There we go. All right. Good morning. It's a new day in Bohemia. Here's your sword, by the way.
God bless.
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries.
Okay, in Henry's defense, if y'all were here for the first stream I did of this game, Henry told him, like, hey, I'm not, I'm delivering a message, but I got jumped and we lost all of our stuff. And he didn't believe me. So why would Henry repeat himself?
Whatever. That's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
All right, I kind of want to make another sword. Let's see, can I? We can make a broadsword. Oh, no, we can't. I need some cow skin and some Frankfurt steel. I could make another common longsword. Thing is, you're not going to find people around here who can buy those from you, mainly because, well, they're too expensive. Like, making the swords, no one's going to be able to buy them. You could sell them at a trader, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. So let's make another longsword. It's good skill, anyway. Same Grinex, same Bud. Imp and the Dragon working the forge. And you can do that. There is no time limit on the main story. You can just stay here and max out your skills if you want to. A lot of people have literally joked online saying, I'm 20 hours into the game and I have not left the blacksmith forge. I'm forging, I'm hunting, and I'm doing all that stuff. All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You're fine, Henry. Relax. All right. Oh, here's a glitch, by the way, where the sword, like, clips through the anvil. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, fucked it up. Rotate. All right, back to the forge. Gotta warm it up. It seems accurate. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Radovan, the blacksmith, even says that some days you just go back and forth at the forge to make sure the sword's perfect. There we go. I get really good at this. I can probably get it in one go. But now it's time to quench it. So we gotta heat it up and then shove it in the oil. The more interesting thing is just how many parts go into making... This is a common longsword, you know. This is not like a military weapon. This is a common longsword. And it takes a lot of stuff to make it, as you guys saw. Cow skin, pig skin, coin pommels, all that stuff. Yep. There we go. And we got the hammerer perk. Let's see what that means. Hammerer. You've spent so much time in the forge pounding on iron that you feel like the hammer weighs nothing. You'll find that skill useful even outside the forge. Attacks and blocks made with heavy weapons consume 10% less stamina. Nice. What I want to get is this ability, Martin's Secret, which once we unlock that, that means we can start crafting the ultimate tier of equipment. And as for the sword we just made, not bad, but there's a way to make it even better. That's what the grinding wheel's for. Naturally, if you're going to sell something, it needs to be in the best condition. So, gotta sharpen it. Please don't insult my horse.
That's more like it.
Now, when Henry speaks, that means it's maxed out. And if you don't pay attention, you can actually damage your weapon doing that. That's what you saw, that little puff of smoke. That means you're actually grinding the weapon, not sharpening it. Like that. Gotta get it just the right angle. I think it's good. Oh, yeah. Henry just didn't say anything that time, but yeah, it's good. Okay, so, next destination. Put on my charming set. And we are gonna ride... we got more stuff to do. I've got some money, and we're gonna ride back to Troskowitz because we are going to buy some more books. I want to get my skills up. Again, we're on no time limit. We do not have to leave for the wedding until we want to. So we're gonna ride back. Were you reforging Anduril? No. Trust me, at some point I will forge Andulil, Flame of the West. I will make a sword worthy of that. Though technically Henry gets a sword similar to that later. But for now, I'm just forging common stuff. Anyway, off we get.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends. Greetings.
Another way to boost your skill, or your speech skills, to answer people when they talk to you. There's the scribe.
God bless. What would you like?
How are things, Master Scribe?
What would you like to hear? I don't spread gossip. I only write it down.
Are you from here?
No, I'm not. I come from nearby Yichin.
So what are you doing here?
The plague and a spell of bad luck are behind it. The plague took most of my relatives to their maker, and I didn't want to return home after my studies. Bailiff Thrush offered me a good position here, so why shouldn't I accept it?
Well, Troskovitz isn't exactly a small village. People are probably doing well here, eh?
And why shouldn't they be? The war has avoided our region so far. I think we can especially thank our lord, Sir Otto von Burgau, for that.
And what's your lord like?
Von Burgau? My goodness, he knows how to keep order, just like his Chamberlain Ulrich. Though, sometimes it's not so easy with him.
Who's this Chamberlain Ulrich?
Ulrich von Schaumburg manages the estate of Sir Otto von Burgau. You see, as the royal chamberlain, Sir Otto spends most of his time in Prague. So Ulrich is actually something like the unofficial local ruler.
I'll have a look at the wares.
So he is selling books. Excuse me. Let's see what you got. I do want this book on scholarship. Let's see what else we got. Houndmaster, Alchemy. I've already got these. On speech, I want that. Most faithful, vitality. And then let's read some other stuff. Like we've got King Sigismund, which would be cool to read that and learn more about that. Prayer to Saint Wenceslaus. Fable story. Think about mead. There we go. I think that'll do.
Excellent. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
All right, so now we just got to find a nice place to sit, like here, and then we start reading. And again, reading the books will actually will boost your skills, or your steward, like that, your scholarship. And some of the stuff is also just cool because a lot of it is period appropriate. Fables, biographies, story about booze. Some of them I read, most of them I don't. But I do want to read this one. Sigismund, King of Hungary, the son of Emperor Charles IV and his fourth wife. Whoa! Stop! So Charles V is Wenceslaus, I'm pretty sure. So, Charles IV and his fourth wife, Elizabeth of Pomerania, may not have inherited the royal or imperial throne as his brother Wenceslaus did. Charles IV is the father of Wenceslaus. Charles IV was a really good ruler. Except for the whole thing about having 4 wives, I guess. Nothing's going to top Henry VIII, though. He didn't get the throne, but from his father, his slyness, intelligence, and political talent he did inherit. Qualities his brother, the future king, was desperately lacking. For the ginger hair he was born with and his slyness, which he did display many a time in his youth, he was given the sobriquet of the Ginger Fox, by which he was later called by his enemies. Sigismund is learned and popular, and his great indulgence is competing in tourneys, and 7 languages of the world does he speak. Wow. That's, even by modern times, that's impressive. Since 1387, he's been the King of Hungary when he wed Mary of Hungary, who was at the time engaged to be married to the Duke of Orleans, and thus many of evil tongue do say he took her by force and unjustly. However, It may have been though he successfully defended his right to rule Hungary. Later, seeing his brother Wenceslaus's inability to rule, he did collude with Jobst of Moravia and did commence to plot against Wenceslaus, who ended up in his captivity with the great support of the Czech nobleman, who would rather see Sigismund sit upon the throne than an inept ruler who devotes his time and efforts more to drinking and hunting than to performing his royal duties. But Wenceslaus was freed by his other brother, and thus Sigismund's plan to seize power in Bohemia failed.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Right, so there were a lot of people who thought Sigismund should be king, and later Holy Roman Emperor. But, that's about the father of what would become Czechoslovakia, creator Saint Wenceslaus. Now let's read those skill books. All right, we're gonna have to study. So there we go. 2 hours of studying. There we go. The book is mastered. So next is the Art of Demosthenes. That's the speech book. So there we go. Later books will be a lot bigger than this and will require way more time to read. So you'll actually have to sink time into them. The scholarship. Let's see. Yeah, I want this, the liberal arts. So now we can see how difficult skill checks are going to be.
See if you're working. What does it look like?
Well, it looks to me that instead of writing, you're just scribbling nonsense.
They're called letters, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Oh, well, carry on then.
I like to watch. Looks like you're just doing random scribbling. They're called letters. God, can y'all imagine? Can you imagine being the only person who knows what fucking letters are? Seriously? Can you imagine that? I'm glad I live in the modern age where I don't have to worry about, about people like that. So, now I'm going to take y'all to an interesting place. We're going to go to the Nomad camp. However, before we go, a quick word of warning. Well, not really warning, more like... How do I word this? Trying to think how I can word this. Okay, here's the deal. The word choice they use to describe these people is incorrect, shall we say. The word they use for these people is, for the time we are, 1403, 1405, it is appropriate, but now we know the word is wrong. So, you arrive at a small camp. Yeah, let's continue. The word they use to describe these people is Romani. Now, if you've heard that word before, you probably know who they are. They are, they're a nomadic people with their own culture and all that stuff. But the word Romani is incorrect. And it's actually kind of an offensive term nowadays. So, we're just going to call them nomads. But the book, the codex in this, let's see, I believe they have, is it in society? Yep, the Romani people. Oh, it is correct. I thought Romani was a improper word. Ah, that word, right. No, okay, the G word is incorrect. Romani is correct. Here's what it says. The Romani people. Based on linguistic analysis of the Romani language, we know that their origin comes from India. However, why migration to the west occurred between the 5th and 10th centuries can only be speculated upon. In the early 15th century, several groups of nomadic Roma, numbering from dozens to hundreds of people, may already have been moving across Czech lands. Records indicate that they presented themselves as Christian refugees expelled from the Holy Land after its conquest by the Arabs. This initial portrayal earned them respect, and many rulers and sovereigns provided them with passes ensuring free passage and protection. However, along with their migration into continental Europe, cultural misunderstandings and conflicts began to arise. The Roma, with their exotic cultural practices and attire, often faced incomprehension. Despite the difficult coexistence, the Roma tried to survive as best they could. They were renowned horsemen, blacksmiths, and musicians, and their supposed ability to control the supernatural is often mentioned. The latter, however, is more likely an attribute of our tendency to attribute unknown things to an otherworldly origin. So if you've ever wondered why Esmeralda had all the weird magical powers or stuff in Hunchback of Notre Dame, that's why, because she's Romani. But yeah, this is a Romani camp. Also, you'll notice they don't speak Henry. Okay, to us, characters are speaking English, but it's actually Czech. So, like, if you talk to them,
I heard there's a cumin camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
What do you want from them? They are lache manusha.
I just need to talk to them.
Ja talk to Voivod. Gajo. But bacht. Sa Stephen.
Greetings to you two.
so they speak Czech, but they also speak other languages, as y'all are hearing.
Shalom.
Sholem.
What would you like?
I heard there's a cumin camp somewhere in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yay, what do you want from them? They are good people.
I just need to talk to them.
Better to talk to the Voivod.
How's business?
Borech Hashem. I can't complain. Or rather, I shouldn't.
What? Is something wrong?
Wrong? What can I say? It's more like I have such concerns.
Is there anything I could do for you?
Indeed, you can. You can stop asking me how I am and buy something from me, young man.
I have the feeling you're not like the other nomads here. You speak our language a lot more, with only the odd foreign word here and there.
Mein Freund, could it be because I am the only son of David far and wide, and the rest are Anusam?
What does that mean?
Was klotzt du, junger Mann? Have you never seen a Jew before?
I don't know. Should I have?
You must be from some very small village, eh?
Oh, he's Jewish!
You have really never met one of my people?
I'm sorry, but there were no sons of David in Skalitz where I lived.
Skalitz, you say? I must remember that. Scheinem Dank, mein Freund. Scheinem Dank.
That was German, wasn't it? Shanam Dank? Or was that Hebrew? I wish I'm gonna have to call up my family friend who's a Jewish vet. He speaks Hebrew. Maybe he would know.
Show me your wares.
Anyway, we're not here to like buy a ton of stuff from him. I'm mainly here to sell the books now that I've read them. Of course, he's not gonna give me a lot for them. Duh. But it'd be good to get some money. Plus, we can buy some more. We can buy some more kits, like an armorer's kit. And what else you got in here? Not really anything else, but I do want the kits. You never know when those will come in handy.
Masa umatan tov. Scheinen Dank.
Jatatikel, the Voivod. It seems like Aranka was telling the truth.
Voivod. Why does that word sound so... Oh, he's Voivod.
Ha! It's you, Gajo. Aranka's prophecy is coming true.
What? What Gajo?
You come to save our family from this disaster.
Whoa, save how?
Save how? What are you talking about? Slow down and tell me what happened.
How can I slow down, Gajo, when my Shea Marika is gone? My only daughter, gone. Her empty tent is all that is left of her. If Aranka's prophecy is true, you must help me.
How can I help you?
How do you think? You must find her and bring her back.
Do you think in that forest, maybe something could have...
No, I'm sure. Do not invite evil. Such lava can come true.
What prophecy? By all that's holy.
Miri Romni had vision, and she described a Gajo just like you.
Miri Romani. Miri Romani probably means my Romani or my people. And I don't know what Gajo means. I mean, maybe foreigner or visitor or something. I don't know. Gajo. Hold on. I'm going to look that up. Maybe it's an actual word now. Hang on. Gajo. Or, sorry, Gajo. Gajo is a term used in Romani culture to refer to a non-Romani person. Okay, so it's basically like a Jewish person calling someone a Gentile. Got it. Huh. Yeah, thanks, Renex. I just found it. So yeah, he's basically saying that his people had a prophecy about a non-Romani person coming to their aid. Okay. Oh. Controller? I need you. Ah, come on. Ah, come on. There it is.
She says a stranger coming, not like us, different. And he will help our family, our honor. And I believe her every word. She's never wrong, Shosha.
So she disappeared out of the blue?
On my honor as voivode of this camp.
Voivode means leader, I think.
One moment she's here, next moment gone. We search for her, but not find. Then Aranga has vision. So we wait for Gajo, who will help us. And now, waiting is over. It's written in stars and how birds fly. Will you help me?
I'll help you. I'm sure we'll find her.
Dear God, I know something good will happen the moment when I see you.
But hold on. You have to tell me more about Marika. Where and when did you last see her?
It has been 2 days. We even follow her tracks past her woman's hut and then on towards Apollonia.
You mean Bojana, the herbalist? She didn't advise you?
I do not know the Johanni's name. But I know she does not like nomads. She says she don't know anything. And if she know, she will not tell us. Such disrespect. Pooh! Be bucked!
Where's her tent? Maybe I can find something in there that'll help with the search.
We look through everything here. That's Zeratu. Nothing.
Still, I'd at least give it a try.
Mishto. But don't waste time. Marika, she sleep under a kind of oilcloth right next to Aranka's shop. She always liked the open air.
Voivod, I know it's hard to accept, but could your daughter have been...
No.
But...
I said no.
I just mean...
I am Voivod. And that means I'm wisest in all camp. I have letter of safe conduct from the king, guaranteeing safety and freedom for my camp. And when I know something, I know it. Tana?
I think I know everything I need to know.
Please, find Marika and bring her back. See you soon, my friend.
I'm sorry.
So the main reason I came here is that if you actually go down below, you can meet a traveling mercenary named Tomcat. And Tomcat is a trainer.
Lord be with you. What do you need?
What do you know about Marika's disappearance?
The whole thing's a bit odd, let me tell you. Nobody knows for sure how she went missing or where she went. And the voivode doesn't want to talk about it.
Show me your wares.
No, you're just selling stuff. I can sell you some stuff, but I'm not interested in buying.
Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Talking to people and not buying or selling anything makes them angry because you're just wasting their time. Anyway, here's Tomcat. Do I have the money? Probably, a little short, but still.
Good day to you.
I'd like to learn a new...
Certainly.
See,
Supposing I just...
What did you have?
With real weapons.
All right. Will I be enough, or do you want more of us?
I'll manage with just you.
All right. Let's get started. Let's do it.
Whoop. Block. Master stroke.
Shit! What the?
Block. Master stroke.
What the fuck was that?
What you taught me? Ow. Alright. Need to check my combos at some point.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
Master stroke. Block. 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 Good thing I got a face mask. Master stroke. Got him.
All right. I give up. Your first victory. You think you can do it again?
Maybe. If you give me an opportunity.
I will, but not today. I need to rest after that beating you gave me.
Alright. Whew. It is cool that it actually has a built-in visor system where you can actually, you know, if your visor's up, your stamina's fine, but you're vulnerable in the face. If you lower the visor, your face is protected, but now your stamina regens slower because it's harder to breathe. Very cool detail. Let's see. Unbreakable. The weight of your armor will affect your speed of movement. How much... You see, in combat, your stamina regenerates 10% faster. Wearing a helmet blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. Now I'll go with Hardened Veteran. Also, y'all may have noticed that my health actually did not regenerate. So that was a real fight. So I need to patch myself up. Do I have any... Yes, I do have some marigold decoctions. There we go. My fighting juice. And in this game, having low health means your stamina also takes a hit. So if you want to keep your stamina up and be able to fight, you better keep your health up too. That's why if you're fighting, you don't want to commit unless you absolutely have to. And where's her tent?
Oh,
What are you talking about?
you are that chavo from my dream, Jalas Mangesuno. You came to me. The Ternogagio, friend of the Roma with clear eyes. The one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again, or divide us forever.
The Voivod already told me about the prophecy.
Then you know what needs to be done, Frau.
Do you have any idea where Marika might be?
Dear boy, the crystal ball is cloudy. The smoke from the herbs goes with the breeze. And the flight of the birds?
Can you really divine things from bird flight?
As sure as my name is Aranka. But wait, there is one thing.
A city of rocks.
I can only say what I saw, nothing more. God be with you. And wash up a bit. You look awful. Did you hear what happened? Sarjive zmričaj. Tanamište. Sarnila.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again? You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in a wheel.
Oh, her scarf.
Nice scarf. It must have belonged to Marika.
Now, if I had my dog to track, we could do that, but I don't have Mutt with me. Mutt got separated with me when we got ambushed. Also, I need to clean myself up. I'm covered in blood. Is there a trough somewhere where I can clean up? Yep. There we go. I'm clean. Well, mostly. I'm clean physically, but my soul will never be clean after all the killing I've done. Alright. So the next thing to do is go talk to Bohemia, which is the, she is the herbalist that helped us, or sorry, the apothecary who helped, Hans Capon and I survive earlier in the game. Alright. Now, Bohemia doesn't like the Romani people, which is, concerning. I guess it doesn't really matter. You can go back 500 or 600 years and there's still going to be people who don't like other people simply because they're different. Maybe I'm naive and idealistic for thinking this, but I long for a world where people are judged by their character. Not where they come from, not their culture, none of that. Their actions that should determine who they are and how they're judged. And I do believe, firmly believe, that some people should be judged if they do horrible things. Horrible people deserve to be called out as such. But people who are just, you know, being themselves or being their own culture... Now, granted, sometimes it has its place and sometimes it doesn't. There are certain things, depending on where you are in the world, where it may not be accepted or it may be frowned upon. But people should still be allowed, you know, within reason, to be who they want to be. I hope we learn that lesson one day. I mean, if you guys want a good example of, I believe people should be allowed to practice their culture within reason. So, in the Islamic faith, not all parts of it, but in some sects of the sect, S-E-C-T, in some sects of the Islamic faith, women are property. They're objects. They're meant to be controlled and owned, basically. And this basically means that a man can treat his wife however he wants. Here's the thing. I don't care what your religion says or what you believe. If I see you attacking a woman or hurting a woman publicly, I'm going to fucking say something. I don't care if it's your religion. I'm just going to call it and say, well, guess what? Where you are now, we don't do that. So you need to stop. But that's different. Because that may be someone's religion or culture, but it don't fly in the modern world and it won't be accepted. So, yes, modern times call for modern changes and modern solutions. Correct. And you know what? Most of the Muslim people that I know are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Fun fact, a lot of them are nicer than most Christians you meet nowadays. Most Christians I've met are extremely judgmental and very, very, like... I'm not going to say... Well, yeah, they are. They're very rude and judgmental people. Not all of them. but a good number of them are, which is a shame because I am also a man of God, and it pisses me off seeing people act like that. But I'm getting off topic. The point is that cultures are the world is a changing, and cultures need to adapt as well. Maybe not, sorry, not cultures, traditions need to change. And most of them do. They just become part of a modern age. And yet, for some reason, no matter what, there's always going to be people who bitch, whine, and complain that their old ways are not being respected. Well, probably not. If your old ways are cruel, vindictive, and hurt people, yeah, no wonder. I don't know. As stupid as this is going to sound, I just want people to just leave each other the hell alone. You're always going to find things in common with people if you actually talk to them. We don't do that because we don't want to put in the effort anymore. People don't want to put in the effort of getting to know someone. No one wants to walk a mile in anyone else's shoes anymore. They just want to judge or point fingers because that's easy. Putting in the effort is difficult, and nobody wants to make difficult choices anymore. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Whoa, whoa.
Come here.
Good girl. All right. Yes, I did, Gun Sage. Also, there's a dude in this game who actually makes a joke about that. He said, "You mess with me again, I'll kick you to Kingdom Come." Deliverance. Hello, Bojana.
First, I have...
Oh, hold on, see,
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskowitz to sell baskets.
Hey, Gun Sage, thanks for the raid, buddy.
So she never stays away for long.
Welcome, Raiders. I'm Zaruk Windcaller, Guardian of the Forest of Memories, variety streamer, plays games with a strong memory connection to me and my community. I'm also a lover of history, which is why we're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 today.
These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskowitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
Before we do that...
I'm looking for Marika.
I do. I know her quite well, in fact. But what do you want from her?
She's lost, and I'm trying to find her.
Henry, I think you'd best leave her alone.
Why? If she's in danger, I can help her.
Marika was here with her lover, but he was in rough shape. Blood everywhere.
What? Her lover? What happened?
Aye, with Bohush from Samin. Poor girl. She was terribly afraid of something. I begged them to stay here, said they were in no danger here. But nothing came of it. I went to pick some herbs, and when I came back, they were gone.
Do you know who she was so afraid of?
Everyone, as far as I know. Her own family and the people of Samin.
How come?
Most didn't approve of her relationship with Bohush. Both families took it as an affront to their honor. But that's all I know.
Do you know what happened to them?
Sadly, I don't. Marika was terrified. She didn't want to talk about it at all. And then they were gone.
Do you have any idea where they might have gone?
Marika told me a few times about a cave chamber in Apollonia. but I've never been there myself.
In Apollonia? That's a long way to go.
At least you can see how scared she was to stay here. I fixed Bahush up the best I could. I hope they made it.
Do you know where exactly it is?
I do. You start from Trotsky and go in the direction where the woodcutters cleared the biggest gap in the forest. The entrance should be somewhere on the right side of the valley. There should be one little rock wedged between two big ones. I remember that because Marika told me that she sometimes feels just as small, like she's stuck between two big worlds.
Thank you. I'll try to find her there.
Well, that's all I know about her, lad.
All right. Thanks for your help.
Take care and good night. I apologize.
Yeah. Well, let's check upstairs, like she said. I'm getting Romeo and Juliet vibes from this, you know?
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Like she got up and went straight out. She's got unfinished work here. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here?
Interesting. Very interesting. Unfinished work, a boy's cap. Was she... I don't like lockpicking someone's stuff, but it might be the best way we find out what happened.
Oh, bloody hell.
Damn it. Screwed it up.
Damn.
It's hard. This is not like Skyrim. You actually have to hold the thing in place yourself.
Damnation.
Yeah. I'm not very good at this, as you can tell. Screw this. I'm always good at Skyrim lockpicking, not this kind.
Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her.
All right, let's see. Need to get some money while I'm at it to pay her back. All right, let's see. Go to Troskovitz or go to Apollonia. What time is it? Late. All right, we'll go to Apollonia. Farther away, but it's fine. Ride on, Pebbles. Show us the meaning of haste. Yeah, sure, we'll talk to the happy man.
Young man, come here.
What's going on?
What a cheap old nag.
Oh, well, excuse me.
What are you doing here?
Friend, welcome. I'm glad you're passing by. At least I won't be celebrating alone. I'm a father. My first son.
Congratulations.
Well, congratulations are in order. What's his name?
Oh, Jonty. His name's Jonty.
I wish Jonty the best of health then.
My sentiments exactly. Best of health. You have to drink to him with me. I've got some fine brandy here. Come on, let's drink to his health.
What kind of brandy is this exactly?
Why, it's the finest I have. My late father gave it to me, saying that when he had a grandson, we drank it together. But he didn't live to see it.
Uh-huh.
It's been buried in the ground for 10 years, waiting for this moment. I'm sure you'll like it.
So, Yeah, I'm getting while the getting is good. I don't trust this at all. Like, even if the guy's being genuine, which if he is, congrats. But that brandy's been buried for 10 years? Got a bad feeling about this. Look, I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm not in the mood right now.
Thanks, but I'm not in the mood.
I'd be very offended, young man. You don't even want to wish my newborn good health?
I wished you good health. I'm sorry, I don't drink with strangers.
I don't drink with strangers.
Who the fuck do you think I am, you prick? Here I am, offering to share my best booze with you, and this is how you treat me. I'll teach you, you cocky bastard.
Sir, please.
Go to hell.
Sir, please. Okay. Damn, he's good.
Out of here. My God.
Warned ya.
There is no next turn!
Where you going? Get back here. Punch the kid. Ow. What?
Shit. I've got to get away.
Punch the kidney. Come here. He's unconscious. He'll be fine. Aha! Look at that. Wasn't brandy at all. It was a lullaby potion. What does that do? Of course, it puts you to sleep. Asshole. He was gonna rob me. Asshole.
Oh no.
Asshole. I don't feel bad about beating his ass now. That'll teach you. Getting all up in my face and calling me the asshole, even though he was literally trying to drug me. I knew something was up the moment that he hesitated to give me the name of his kid. I was like, that's suspicious, but okay. I wasn't born yesterday, so. All right. Come on, Pebbles. Let's keep going. Poor fool.
God. God. Go. Quick.
All right, going in here after dark is pretty unwise, but once we get on the main path, actually, yeah, let's get on the main path. Not this narrow path. We'll get on the main one. Be easier to maneuver that way. A little bit further. Whoa. Yeah, I know it's really dark for y'all. Like, it's pretty dark on my end, too. Alright, we're gonna take the main path through here. Let's see. Let's ride till we get to right there. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. As long as they had the stuff for it, I would probably make a rider, like a Rohirrim set, like a Rider of Rohan. But they don't have, but that would probably take mods to put in, so one day.
Go! Ka! Ja!
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. Someone out and about.
Fair enough.
That's either that's a bandit or that's a huntsman. Or is he under attack? Hang on. You good over here? Oh, they're wolves.
Kiss your ass goodbye.
Dude, just let it go. Man,
Fortune is on my side.
you good?
Holy shit. That was a close one. Thank you. I'd have been shredded to pieces if it wasn't for you. Jesus Christ.
It was nothing, really. The main thing is you're safe.
Nothing? No, no. I have to repay you for your bravery. Here, take it. It's not much, I know, but it's the best I've got. And thank you again.
10 groschen. Well, that was generous of him. 10 pieces of silver? Huh. Now, yes, you can skin the wolves, or like take the wolves, but it just gives teeth, ears, and meat, which, All right. Let's see. Looking for 2 big rocks with a smaller rock shoved in the middle. I know y'all can probably barely see anything, but I can.
Oh, no. Someone must have walked this way badly injured.
Through here, I bet. That's cloth. So... Ha.
You must be Marika.
Aye. Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly. Well, at least he sent you and not my prala. They would not even bother talking.
Your brothers? Why would they not bother talking?
They take after dead. At least Geza. He's hot-blooded.
The Voivod's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor, so my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying there must be wedding or Bohush will pay.
The Voivod himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and tortured. Voivod get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger, then left him in the forest. Lucky I found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
That's not what the Voivod told me.
I think he's ashamed how far it has gone. His honor will not let him do anything. He's a hothead sometimes.
No, I'm more... No. I'm more pissed over the fact... Hold on. Time out. I'm more pissed at the fact that Bahush's own family humiliates him, tears his clothes, mocks him for wanting to be with a Romani girl, and when he comes back, the Voivode and one of his sons beat the shit out of him? I'm sorry, how is it his fault? His own people, his own family and village, humiliated him. How is it his fault? And you beat up on him? What? Because he was there? No wonder your daughter ran off. You're a dick.
Why don't you go back and explain it to them?
Once red flows, it is hard to stop the cycle. The people from Samin want to rid of the camp. The Voivode would like to punish all those he thinks have disgraced his child. And he never asked me how it is really. As if men should work it out between themselves, and a girl like me should shut up and wait to see what happens. No, I will not go back alone.
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bahush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother at the camp? She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
I could try. I don't think I'm equipped for this.
I think I can help him myself.
You?
Don't worry.
Well... alright then.
He mostly needs clean bandages, and some ointment for the wounds, made from comfrey and marigold, or a decoction from marigold. That should bring down the fever and help with the healing.
Here.
You can take this potion. It'll help him.
Oi, Devla. Thank you. I will give it to him right now. But there is one more thing I would like to ask you. I need amulet from Dad. It is Chohahuno. Magical. It protects anyone who wears it around neck. If Dad give it to me, I will come back. With Bohush.
Do you think he'll go for it? If you let your brothers do this to Bahush, why would he help him all of a sudden?
He'd do it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry, I did not go from home with nothing. But Dad must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now. I found this scarf in the camp. I think it's yours.
Aye, that's my favorite. Bohush gave it to me. Thank you.
How's Bohush doing?
It keeps changing. He is the...
How is life here?
I cannot complain, except about Bohush's health. But then I remembered that...
What about your family?
I love them and I hate them at the same time. This is all their fault. They talk of freedom, but if you want to go where you want, there will be trouble.
So, not freedom, more like freedom in a cage. Yeah, sounds about right.
Can you tell me about the nomads?
About how they made a pact with the devil? About how they steal and have no taste for work?
No, I didn't mean...
I know, you fool! If you thought that the same as the people from the village, you would not be here. We are different from them. We are Slobodno.
You call this freedom?
Going anywhere you want, not being tied to just one place, dancing and singing as your heart desires, without having to worry that the priest will condemn you. I can talk to God when I want to. I do not need the Pope's blessing for that. We have no kings, judges, or executioners. You only need to... you should honor your family.
Huh. Kind of funny how they get it. you know? All right, he'll be okay. Let's go back. Such a cool mindset, though. I can talk to God whenever I want. You know, I don't need a king or a pope to tell me otherwise. Where's my horse? There she is. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. All right. So let's ride back. A long way back. But actually, let's stop in Troskowitz and start asking around while we're here. Ask a few simple questions. Well, I would, except it's late at night and no one's awake. So we'll have to come back later. I'll have to wait till the morning. It's still too early. And if you're wondering why I'm walking around with a torch, it's because in this game, if you're walking around without a torch at night, people automatically suspect you're up to no good. So you better have a torch on you. Where's the Voivode? Yeah, we'll wait. Yeah, 3 hours. All right, where is he? Henry, put the torch away, my guy.
Careful.
Kai just goro. Solo this.
I talked to Marika.
And where is she?
Not so fast. I have a feeling you didn't tell me the whole story.
Kasmurokar. Yes, it is true. It is true. I didn't know if I can trust you completely.
So what really happened?
Marika want to leave. So, I say she should get married, and they both stay and travel with us. But that boy of hers, he said no. My two Chave, my sons, Tibor and Geza, they decide to avenge family honor. Because they hear all insults, my messenger come back and tell about. So they go to Semin to punish them. Well, at the end, Marika's sweetheart gets stabbed. And before we know it, Marika gone. She's probably with him too.
She wanted to save him.
Tibor and Geza go to look for them. But on the way back, they meet some woodcutters. Oh. And Geza... he has Yaga Lorat like me. He quickly pull out his knife. But it ends very badly. Geza get killed. And Tibor get captured. All I get is message that if any one of us go near Semin again, we will end up same way. I had 2 Chave and 1 Shai. And now, I have nothing. I'm voivode of camp. But except for Aranka, there is no more of my clan here. Just nomads from other places.
Tibor and Gazer?
Well...
Yes?
If you could hear the insults they hurled at us. They called us dog-eaters and hitans. They said Marika was unclean. And whoever touched her would die within a year.
So you sent them?
Not exactly. But Tibor and Geza, see how angry I am, and take it on themselves. But no one can insult my family.
Okay, fair. I get that. No one would want to hear their family insulted. But as the father, it's your job to temper your sons and basically make them realize, hey, their words mean nothing. Sure, it hurts, but they're words. They don't mean anything to us.
The message that your messenger came back from Semine with, that wasn't from Bohush.
No?
It was from his mother. Bohush didn't know anything about it.
It is still his familia. Blood like blood. They stain our honor. The whole village hate us.
Well, I understand, but poor Bohush.
What about my shire? What about my family?
What about it? Really? Really? Your sons, hold on, I'm sorry, your sons jump and stab Bohush after his mother is the one who sends this letter, and you have the gall to look me in the face and say, what about my family? What about my honor? What about it? No, actually, here's a better thing. What about it? Oh, you know, your two sons brutalized an innocent man, and now, because you turned out to be a shit dad, one of your sons is dead, and the other one's captured and is probably going to be made into a freak show example in Semine. Congratulations! Parent of the Year!
Why didn't you tell me everything right away?
What did you want to hear? That my whole family is destroyed? That my daughter may be run off with a village gajot? I do not say kada to everyone. I still have my pativ.
Well, what now? Marika's not coming back alone. She loves Bohush, who's 1 foot in the grave. And she's afraid you'd do something to him here. And that's why she wants you to give her an amulet to protect them.
Amulet? My amulet? She cannot be serious. I cannot just... My family is in ruins.
And you have a chance to get your daughter back! My God! Okay. I know it's a game. But the man in me is so fucking pissed off. I know I'm not a dad, but at the same time, I know being a father requires a lot of give and take. And right now, all you're doing is taking. Good grief.
Also, you.
Yes?
You already know everything. You can help me. Please. Rescue Tibor from the village. Do not let me lose another son. And we must give Geza a proper funeral, our way, so his soul can finally rest. Aranka can tell you more about that, or Tibor himself. Please, I will repay you. Help my family, and we will talk about the amulet. Oh my God.
Oh my God. You gotta love it. Literally, like, your daughter wants to come back. She just wants proof that you're not gonna murder the dude who she's with. And your response is, well, I'll do that, but... Idiot. Just idiot. Up and down, idiot. For God's sakes, your daughter... Oh my God. Just, again, the man in me is so fucking pissed off. What about my family? What about my honor? What about your dead children? Eh? Like, whatever. Fine. I gotta ride out to Semine and find this guy. We'll ride to Semine and then I'm gonna have to call it here for the night. All this he said, she said bullshit. Hang on, girl. Let's check the pier. Never know what you might find. Samine Pond. A bread roll. Nom. Ooh, some savior schnapps. Yoink. Anything else around here? Some bacon. Some Troskowitz beer. And a dagger. Another one. So that's 2 daggers for my... Another addition to my collection of daggers. Nom. Nom. There we go. All right, mount up. We'll ride into town real quick. That is Lord Samine's manor right there. Lord Samine's cool. I did a mission with him. He's an old guy, probably in his 60s or 70s, and he still kicks ass and takes names, which is pretty cool. Here we are in Samine. And we'll save here. I've got some savior schnapps. There we go. Yeah, sorry for the short stream tonight, but that's on me for taking too long. That said, I hope you guys had a great time. With all that said, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. I've been Zaruk Windcaller, and remember that the memories we make in life, good and bad, make us who we are. Don't trade them for anything. Love you guys. See you all tomorrow.